I remember this day like it was yesterday. It was a Thursday evening, and I locked myself in my room to study for 4 exams and one research paper. Out of nowhere, I hear the front door slam shut. I run outside to see my roommate Anthony with his fist clenched. He was furious. I looked around for his girlfriend and realized that his girlfriend had stormed out. I discreetly asked, "Hey, are you okay? You want to talk about it?" He immediately turned around and shut the door on me. I went back into my room and continued studying. 2 hours later, he knocked on my room and asked me if I wanted to go to Oklahoma. I told him that I had 4 exams and that I didn't have the time to go gamble. Uh, as I continued to study, 2 hours passed, and I realized that I should be there for my friend, that he was in a time of hardship, and I should be there for him. Someone had to be there for him. So I walked into his room, and I found out that his girlfriend had cheated on him. So, concluding that, I also told him that I'd go to Oklahoma with him. He was ecstatic. We left, and when we were 3 hours away from the casino, I was hitting myself. I could not believe I was about to go gamble when I had 4 exams and a research paper waiting for me at home. It was insane. I couldn't believe it. But as soon as we pulled into the driveway of the casino, the whole atmosphere hit me like a ton of bricks. The lights, it was incredible. I can't explain it. Words couldn't explain the feeling that I had. I was extremely excited. All the worries, concerns out the window. I didn't care. I walked around the casino for an hour, absorbing everything before I could even sit down to start gambling. When I did decide to sit down, I picked a poker table with about 7 people. I bought in $100. I got my first hand. It was the best hand poker, 2 aces. I put all my money in, and I lost. They hit a 2-outer, meaning they had 6% chance of winning, and they hit it. I couldn't believe it. As I got up and decided to leave, something held me back. I don't know what it was. I've never lost so much money so quick, but I could not believe why I didn't storm out of the casino. I reached back into my pocket. I pulled out another $100 bill, and I bought it. 3 hours passed, and I got 2 kings. The guy next to me got an ace 10. The community came, and 3 aces were out there. He had me killed. He had the best hand. He had 4 aces. I had a full house. It put about $200 in the pot, and he showed me his ace. At that point, I knew I lost. I could not believe he had the only ace in the whole deck. It was insane. I couldn't believe it. I picked up my hand. I looked at him in disbelief, and I was about to throw him in. The guy to the right of me stopped and said, "Hey, if you have 2 kings, flip them over." I was like, "Why?" He just said, "Do it." I flipped it over. The whole room stood up. The room was the size, maybe two of our classrooms. It was huge, with about 25 tables each. Everyone in the casino got up and ran to my table. They flooded it. I had hit the bad beat jackpot in Oklahoma. The jackpot was $24,000. The loser of that hand got half of it, me. I ended up winning $12,000. Insane. If I wasn't right there at that moment with that exact hand, with the person to the right of me telling me to stop and to flip my hand over, I would have missed out on $12,000. Crazy.